Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome to Broken Pieces. I remember buying this game like a year ago. I picked it up on a sale, and I was planning to play it for the channel, but I got distracted with other games. So, but yeah, this is our indie title that we'll be playing for the channel. After we just beat Bolt Gun, this is the game I've chosen. So, I am still playing Evil West. We will finish that game. Don't worry. Gyros is playing Ghost of Tsushima still, and he's also begun Crisis 3 Remastered, so I'm not sure when he'll put out another Crisis 3, but it looks like he's putting out the Ghost of Tsushima. So, without further ado, let's just jump into this game. I forget what it's about. Oh, okay. We'll do save slot 1. Select your game experience. You will enjoy the complete game experience convinced by the developers. Okay. Reduces only the combat difficulty. This mode will focus your experience on exploring narrative and puzzles. Reduces only the combat difficulty. This mode. Nah. We're gonna do an original. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, this is what I remember reading about when it came to this game. Select your camera type. You can play this in the 90s style, which is the old Resident Evil style, but uses fixed camera angles inspired by experiences like 90s survival horror game. Basically, the old Resident Evils. And, what was the other game? Silent Hill series. But, I'm not really into that type of style. I always never really found that stuff kind of, wasn't my thing. If you guys want to see a series in this mode, I guess I will do it, but probably not going to do it if you guys don't say anything, so. Shoulder mode it's going to be with this series, because I have a feeling there's going to be combat. Now I have to maintain my bullets.
Pierre, I can't take the suit. You will need it too. I don't feel right. Stay with me.
Okay. I'm not using a controller, so I'm using mouse. So A, S, D, W, okay. Oh, I can't run? Okay, there's no sprint, it looks like.
I see it now. We were all so entertained. We didn't see what was getting ready in the shadow.
What? Hold on. I'm lost. What happened? Stuff over here I can interact with? Yeah, I get it. I can't sprint, buddy. Yeah, the music's nice. Anything I can open?
No, leave them alone.
Okay, can't touch that guy.
Looks like scientific documents, but I can't decipher what's written.
Ugh. 8 a.m. I wish it was 8 a.m. for me right now.
This nightmare again.
don't know how long the campaign this game is, so
Completely locked.
what? It's a closet, right? Why is it locked?
Completely locked. I miss listening to Pierre. He always used crazy effects on his guitar. Pierre's tape collection. Insomnia will be a nice excuse to put it in order. Might even find some of the music he made for me. I could use the comforting.
Okay.
Damn. When dust settles on your sport trophies, it doesn't mean you are getting younger.
True, actually. What the heck? Something behind the wall. Okay.
Where are you going, Elise? I can't leave without my tape player.
What? Oh, so that's the exit. Okay. Oh, okay.
It's good to keep some rituals. Dear toothpaste, you are breathtaking.
That was bad poetry. Just awful.
I could use a good shower. When this feeling of being observed will stop. Pierre's special mess room. I can't believe one can own so many trinkets. I remember he got stuck once when the electricity shut down in the city.
It sounds like the guy got trapped up there for a few hours. Sounds kind of funny.
Nah, maybe later.
The heck? Ooh, useful for crafting ammunition. Scraps. Okay. So, got some combat coming up. Okay, now I'm not grabbing the mixtape yet.
My life turned into an item. Round and round we go, stuck at the same track.
My mom and dad had a record player.
It's so dusty here. I could use a vacuum to clean the vacuum.
Huh.
You come with me, my friend. It would get lonely without you.
So we... Alright. Oh, so it's a journal. Okay. Oh, okay. So it operates as a journal. Hold on. Back. No. Go back. Oh. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Journals.
1, 2. 1, 2. That works? Okay. Damn machine. I'm finally starting to understand what's going on here with the electricity. A priori, everything revolves around the lighthouse. I consulted many old newspapers and the Village Gazette and regularly suffered poorly served by newspapers and the Village Gazette told me that St. Exa was very poorly served by electricity and regularly suffered severe power cuts. I knew that it was a very isolated village, which is what makes it so charming, but I hadn't thought of that. Half of the articles in the Gazette are devoted to the inhabitants who, tired of the cuts, ended up installing small wind turbines for their homes. The other half is about the lighthouse, and that's where it gets interesting. I read that the mayor of the village had installed underwater turbines connected to the building, which are capable of producing electricity thanks to the movement of the sea. This has enabled the village to gain autonomy and to overcome the failures of the general electrical network. Anyway, I think it would be worth going to take a look at the lighthouse, because if the turbine system is damaged, it could explain why some electrical equipment is out of order while others are still working. I'll tell you what I found.
Okay. Try this one.
Fourth day that I'm stuck. I'm not gonna make it, Pierre. They terrify me. I don't know what to do. They hunt me like an animal. They have taken on a human form, but there is nothing human about them. They come out of nowhere without you expecting it and materialize in a kind of elusive black vapor. I can't do anything against them. I don't know how to fight them. I found a weapon, but I'm struggling to use it, and I'm always out of bullets. There's even more of them at night. They swarm like cockroaches. I have to shut myself up at home as soon as night falls. And they prevent me from leaving this cursed village, Pierre. As soon as I try to leave St. Axel, they arrive by the thousands, and they get me. If they catch me, I wake up in my bed, and it's been hours, maybe even a whole day. I'm their prisoner.
Okay.
I would like to tell you about the bracelet you gave me right after we arrived here. You found that gem on the beach and crafted it into this beautiful piece of jewelry. You told me that you felt that this pebble had something special, that it radiated. Well, you were right, you know. He protects me from the monsters I told you about. If I smack it against the ground, it produces a shock wave that violently repels ghosts. Sometimes he can even dissolve them when they attack me. He is so strong that I decided to name him Rocky, since it's a rock. But Rocky is also a sensitive guy, you know? He doesn't like explosive noises. If I shoot a gun in his ear, he can even start a thunderstorm. At that moment, I feel transported to another reality, to another time. Once calm returns, I have the impression that it only lasted a few seconds, whereas about 15 minutes had actually passed. Better to use it sparingly. Sometimes I feel like he's almost alive. He gets lazy at the end of the day, especially if I made him work a lot. But, hey, nothing a good night's sleep can't fix. Anyway, all that to say that he reminds me a bit of you. It's probably silly, but I feel like you're watching over me through him. And that helps me hold on. I can't take this dream anymore. I wake up in this dusty tunnel-shaped cave. It is essentially made up of some kind of light-absorbing rocks, like the ones the insides of a planet would create. I go through this hallway and come across the ghosts that haunt me. But this time they don't try to catch me. There are also military and scientific equipment. I can't tell if they are studying or planning to attack something. A sheet of heavy smoke waits for me at the end, and it's too thick to see behind, and I'm attracted like a moth is to light. The closer I get to the exit, the more I hear ringing, until I realize it's my alarm, and I wake up like nothing happened, and at the same exact hour as usual, 8 a.m. If somebody finds this journal, I've gone nuts apparently. Do what you want with that information, or shove it somewhere warm.
Interesting. Alright, time to listen to some Pierre music. Hopefully this is not copyrighted. I'll be so angry if it is. Oh, I can actually listen to it while walking? Dude, that's sweet. That is sick. I like that. That is so sick. I was just gonna exit out, you know what I mean, just to see.
Completely locked.
can't lie. I can already see how the camera angles would have worked.
Oh, forgot I found this old journal around town yesterday. Apparently they installed a secondary generator in the old lighthouse years ago. The extra current could help me out in my search for the other inhabitants. Let's check it out today. I can't believe we moved with all these books. The worst part is, we most likely have doubles. I need to grab my things first. At least I know I can always find the things I leave in here.
Okay, so that's my storage. At night, objects from which HQ ammo can be crafted will be used up to produce some. Okay, hold on, what? At night, objects from which HQ ammo can be crafted will be used up to produce some. Okay. I'm assuming there's a crafting system somewhere. Oh, there's E.
After each storm, all you have to do is stoop to collect wood. Free heating. Another undeniable friend. It would be easy to get lost without it.
Oh, a notepad, okay. Shed light on the lighthouse, go to the St. Exit lighthouse, gather my belongings. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now.
I am a living experiment on sugar.
Oh, so this heals me, okay.
Since the day of the attack, I stopped counting. Not sure it matters anyway.
Yo, another dusty vacuum.
I forgot it was here. Well, now I can clean the first one.
Okay, still have my bracelet. But I don't have my handgun. Okay, maybe it... Oh, wait, hold on, I see something.
If I get you back, I'll let you have the remote. I promise. Completely locked.
What? BS. That's BS. Alright, whatever. I got my bullets. I think that's all I need. And my journal. Alright. I don't know where my handgun is, but...
I left my gun in the shanty yesterday. Time to get it back.
Get my pistol. Okay. Shanty. I don't know what a shanty is. Okay.
Training first.
Can't go that way.
It's probably dry now.
I'm assuming the shanty's down below. Or over here. Oh, I was right. Okay. Man, I'm such a good guesser.
Without you, I wouldn't stand a second out there.
Nice. Okay. Yo, wait. What kind of gun is this? Togrov? It says it's I've never seen this gun before. It looks Russian, though. Based on just the back, how it looks. Like, it reminds me of a Tokharev. So... It's just got that look, you know what I mean? Practice shooting in the backyard, alright. let's take a test. Can I?
Last time was very close. I need to keep up with my training.
What the heck was that? What? Oh, I can! No! Out of the way, I love it. Okay, sweet. I have a feeling I can do that.
The former owner had to do a lot of tinkering to screw up such a mess. Can't open without more stable electricity. Nothing interesting in this old garage anyway.
Nah, I bet there's something interesting. Okay, so targeting with the aim. Okay.
Good to go?
Firing the pistol. And V. Change quality. Auto reload.
And the last one.
Alright. There we go. Wait, what the heck? Oh.
Now, let's warm up for some dodging.
I'll take this wood right now because I have a feeling.
With all these storms, the previous tenant didn't know what to do with all the wood coming out of fallen trees.
Alright, let's do this dodging thing now. Okay, avoid attacks, aim,
Okay,
dodge.
I'm ready. Now!
So aim plus space?
Better be faster.
Okay.
That
Oh,
hurt. Now, rappel training.
okay, I guess that was okay. Not too bad. How do I...
Next time, you will think twice about getting in my safe space.
Okay.
I'm glad this thing recharges during the night. Training's over. Getting out there seems a little bit less scary now.
I wonder how this game would have played if it was at fixed angles. Okay.
This watch creeps me out.
Okay, so let's see what I can
I
go.
better be home before the night.
So, I guess now I just explore. Let's try going this way first.
I love the atmosphere of the streets of the village with this staging. Too bad this is now linked to where my nightmare started.
I'm good.
The access is condemned at the top.
Okay, I bet I have to get an axe or something for that. Let's see. Oh, there's some bluey thing in the water.
Completely locked.
Yeah, I can't go that way. Okay, we're gonna go up the street towards this truck.
I loved that statue. Well, before the cult vandalized it. Really wanted to prevent us from following them. They've put it beyond repair during their escape. Nah, nothing of interest in these cars. The soldiers were perfectly organized and cut off all access. We had almost zero chance of escaping this mass kidnapping. Like sheep in the dark. Completely locked. Really wanted to prevent us from following them.
Hey, looks like I'm gonna have to learn how to repair those. Let's see.
I can still smell the perfume of stamps and papers. But no one will come to pick up the mail tonight. It won't open from this side.
Okay, I get it now. So everything's gonna open up eventually. I just have to figure it out over time. Alright, so my goal is to go that way. And then eventually, I bet I can repair stuff. Oh, what the heck is this?
Left, the White Manor and the lighthouse.
Yep, okay, that's what I was supposed to do.
La Vieille Chaloupe.
There we go.
Restaurant and brewery. Fresh fish straight from the port. I sure hope the products are fresher than this poster.
Okay.
Thomas Levins. Fixing pipes is all right. Now try with my life. When things get back to normal, you'll have plenty to do, my friend.
Okay. It's still early in the morning, I think.
Tu m'avais manqué.
Completely locked. This numpad is not working. Like most things in the city, it is lacking juice.
Okay. So, I think I'm gonna have to use the power plant.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yikes! Dude, that took an hour! What the heck?
You again?
Dang it. I got hit.
Learn your lesson. Completely locked.
So I can only take out the gun at certain intervals. Okay.
In a different scenario, I would have stayed here for hours with a book. You have to admit, the view is quite nice.
Tu es mon seul ami.
Okay. Yes, I'm taking that. Okay. Looks like we got a giant spear. Nope. Not gonna rest at all. 2 hours. Seems like a waste of time right now.
At the edge of this cliff stands the famous flower house of St. Exel. It was given by its owner to the village, which still contributes to maintaining the quality of its gardens. Still inhabited, the building is regularly open for heritage events. The lighthouse! I'm getting closer.
Okay. I heard a door open.
When you care for plants, time flies. I wish it was that simple. Apparently someone was moving when everything stopped. This door has no handle. I wish I knew how to care for such beauties. This door can be unlocked from the other side.
Oh, I get it. Okay, that's what's making the noise. Okay. I can't go that way, so let's go down, because I have a feeling I can sneak around. So, I'm guessing I have to get the handles. And then I can get into the house that way. Oh, did you see that? Okay, yeah, I was clipping through the map.
The village really isn't investing in its infrastructure, and storms make it even more problematic.
Yep.
This tree was marked to be felled. It could make a nice bridge.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
It's hurt, but that won't be enough. A storm could help. Well, it doesn't seem to have awakened them.
T'es mal, style. Trop ouf.
Good.
Psilocybe phosphorus, recognizable by its phosphorescent dress. It made its appearance a short time ago in the region of St. Exel. With its lightning growth capacity, it is able to grow in a single day. Ripe, they can be enjoyed by some coastal birds. Interesting. Maybe I should gather some of these.
Yep.
Hope the police will not catch me with these shrooms.
Alright, let's go. Continue on. Not yet.
I can still picture the fishermen landing their daily catch of crabs and fish. This door can be unlocked from the other side.
Okay. So is that, by the way, I think that shroom is a health item. Oh, I didn't think you could actually open that. Okay. I thought it was gonna be locked and I had to go down. Alright. I got an idea where I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to be going down, I think. But let's look at that.
Too bad I don't have change for these tourist traps.
Okay, I think I should start with going down, I think.
Le Scale, Sailor's Aperitif. Available in all grocery stores. I hate this drink.
Let's start with down, and then we'll figure out from there. Come on. Alright.
Donc voilà.
Okay, we're good still.
I think I'm going to need a lever.
Okay, I see what I need to do here. Thought the lever is there already. So in that tunnel, there's probably a lever. Okay, that's drop down point. Nice, okay. That's scrap metal.
This buoy clearly defines what St. Exel is. A small, isolated fishing village where time seems slowed down or even frozen. A usually calm place where the haunting sound of the waves punctuates your day. This door requires electricity. Someone stole the circuit breaker.
Okay.
Happy to see some boats were spared by these mad cultists. You are facing the lighthouse named La Crème. The lighthouse was built in 1835.
Actually, I think about that pistol might actually be a French model.
Of the coast of Saint Exel. It was
An old French model.
Decommissioned in 1983.
So I've seen some interesting French pistols in
welcoming a hydraulic.
I'm a history
generator
nerd with
that
guns,
supplies the village.
so like I've seen interesting pistol models with the same account, but I don't know. It's kind of, it looks like a copy of a
It's
Tulk
someone
Road, but
just came for this
it has the
incredible
weird
spectacle
pullback
and
hammer.
Forgot his bicycle. But these things were not here before the attack. Access to the top of the lighthouse is condemned. Apparently, multiple people were working here. Oh, Corinne. Why did you have to be so grim? Because of recent events, a lot of circuit breakers were stolen from the electrical gates. While we wait to receive more, we keep the last one inside the equipment locker. In the meantime, don't hesitate to use the same one on different gates.
Ah, there we go. So I get the power going and I get that item.
A bit unexpected for a lighthouse. These cables go all the way to the ceiling. This is a complete mess. It's like they pushed everything to the side to make room for something else. Looks like a lot of security for simple maintenance equipment.
Okay.
So, this is where the electricity of St. Exel is largely generated. The turbine shouldn't be too far. It automatically locked the doors behind me.
That's some creepy rocks, man.
This panel seems to monitor the pressure within the turbines. Only the first one appears to be working correctly.
Alright. So 1-1. I hate turbine stuff. It's gonna be one of those number matchings. I hate dodging. And the game crashed.